going on, buddy?
What's up? What's up, Zach? Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. I think you might need to just refresh, though, just to make sure.
Let's do it.
All right. All right.
How's that?
That's perfect.
Sweet. We've got Michael CHOE and Darcy RAMADGE, two good friends, it seems. Looks like one of them is sharing the screen as we speak. Michael CHOE sharing the screen.
Nice. All right.
Me again. So
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go. Michael CHOE to break in this 7th, 8th place match. Loser gets 7th, 8th. Winner goes on to have a chance at much more. And it looks like a dry break from Michael. Looks like we're ready to go. Michael CHOE. So dry break from Michael to get started is Darcy. Looks like it's going to be difficult to get on the 3 ball. Not sure if the 3 passes by the 8. Doesn't really look like it does, but it's too hard to tell from this angle. Okay. So a thin cut on the 2. Got lots of balls to run into, protecting you from a scratch, but also preventing you from getting shape on the 3 ball. So pretty tough In fact, so tough here, I might consider playing a safety, even though you do have the shot. Safety might be the better alternative, but he's going for the gusto, and he drills the shot, comes inside the 5, and it looks like he's got an opportunity. So Michael coming on the inside of the 4 ball, being as that's where he needed to be, I think, to get it to go, because I don't think it passes by the 8 and 5 to the top corner. So he's got to put it down here, and that's going to create some difficulty with the cue ball. Nice shot there. Yeah, well hit ball from Michael. Very dialed in. Good stroke, followed through. Stayed down. He got the result that he wanted. Pocketing the 4, running into the 5. 5 in the corner, 1 rail. Up for the 6. Beautiful shot there. And that's prime position. He couldn't have asked for any better. Should be able to just put a little stop stun on this. Come off the rail a little bit and have your perfect little 7 in the side. 8 in the corner. 9 ball, and you're out. The hard work is over. Now is the time that you can make errors, because you feel like you already did the hard work and you can kind of let go a little bit. Sometimes that can impact. Michael not doing that. He wants the 9 in the side. Cue ball is going to be on the rail.
Hey, Patrick.
Yes, sir.
So I got Anthony Collins right here with the mic on. He said he's just observing and listening, but I asked him if he wanted to commentate a match. So would you commentate a match with Anthony?
Of course.
Show him the bells and whistles of EvoSports. I can give him a little rundown here.
Yeah, sure.
Take a little break. Okay, so look, you right click, straight line, hold it, straight line. Left click, and then circles. So click the cue ball button. Oh, nice. Use right click to move it. Okay. Left click to put the spot clear. And then there's a couple sound effects. This one on the bottom, you cannot use unless it is absolutely okay. All the other ones is an applause. Patrick's pretty good.
I'll let Patrick do that.
Okay, Patrick's got
I'll just give my 2 cents in.
Patrick, can you hear Anthony right now?
Yeah, I can hear both of you guys.
Okay, yeah, so that's the rundown. All right, on how to do it. I'm gonna give you the notes. I'm gonna switch you headsets. Probably put a volume like right there. That sounds good. And if you need a mute or anything, just press that button. You can also if you press this one, then Patrick knows. Okay. All right, man. We'll have fun. Here.
Press that video.
All set, Anthony?
Yes, sir. How's it going, buddy?
Going well. It's going well. It's fun to commentate these matches.
What was that? I could barely hear you.
I said it's fun to commentate these matches.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes. You're just sitting there and watching it. You can't really say much. You just got to say it in your head.
What's not fun, though, is shooting over the top of a ball in the middle of the table.
No. I wish I was about 6 inches taller. It'd be easier.
It would be much easier, yeah.
No, Michael Cho's got a singing right here. Even if he makes the one, he's still got the 2-3 to go.
So, Anthony, make sure that that microphone is really close to your mouth. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better, yeah.
How's that sound?
A little better. Thank you.
Cho's right here.
So that was a pretty smart shot from Michael, knowing how difficult it was to cue over the top of that 7 ball. He decided to play the bank / safe 2-way kind of shot. And he's not. It's like just don't give up ball in hand or anything silly.
That's been my number one. Maybe we can less.
Yeah, it's what it is. The music there is so loud that it's hard to hear you over the music.
Yeah, they got it turned down in the back.
Is there any way that they can turn off the speakers that are near you guys?
I'll wait till a second. It's over here.
Yeah, it's really loud there.
I'll click it on mute.
Yeah, I'll mix it up.
Well, then the background noise just comes in and out when you're talking, so might as well have it unmuted.
Okay.
I can handle it. It's just I know you have to speak up so I can hear you over the music.
Okay. How's my voice now? Test.
And hopefully that the players can't hear you. I don't know how close you are to the players.
We're a table away, so I feel pretty comfortable talking.
All right, cool. I have the luxury of being at my home where it's quiet and you just have a nice little microphone here, and
Maybe after the tournament.
How's the weather up there in Washington?
it's about 80 degrees, 78 degrees today. It was beautiful.
Shoot, it is warm down here in Salem, man. I'll tell you what. WT It's almost so nice I don't want to be inside.
It's hard to be inside, yeah, for sure. Summertime.
But they got the AC going in here. Phil's has a real nice window.
Yep. So an inadvertent jump shot was not intentional from Michael, but
We call that the boys and girls club jump.
yeah, or the YMCA jump I've heard before too.
Yes. The scoop.
Yep. We all probably learned something like that when we were kids, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I had the luxury of everyone in my neighborhood had pool tables in the garage. Lived on a cul-de-sac, so we got to play, I wouldn't say tournaments. We got to play at everyone's house when their parents picked us out the other one. Some strong shooters in your stuff. I don't know exact how many players are left.
So let me ask you, Anthony, is that karaoke going on in there, or is it just that's the jukebox?
That's just the jukebox.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, I'm actually the things to my left. It's pretty far away. I'm kind of trying to hold my hand over the mic while I talk. Joe's going for the jump shot. Airborne.
Yep. Going airborne. What kind of jump cue does CHOE use? Is that a BK air rush?
I think it is. I think it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, good contact, but didn't time the bounce correctly and cue ball off table. Do you go for the 2-9 here, Anthony? You going to ride the cheese here?
I always say never get greedy.
Darcy's riding the cheese. He's seen it.
You can ride the cheese, but combos are missed. Unless you got a good stroke, I would elect to run them down.
Yeah, it's pretty tough combo, but there's still a lot of balls on the table.
Cue ball could make contact with the 9 and go on the side.
Oh, rattles it.
Oh,
Yep. So he's given up the table after getting ball in hand. He used it. He used his ball in hand for a chance at the win. Came close. Okay, steep cut on the 3. And the 4 ball is next. And sometimes it's trouble. It's hard to see the difference between the 4 and the 8. This is the 4 ball here.
Yes, that is.
And I'm maybe playing safety and trying to punt that 3 out of there and leave the cue ball down here. Yeah, I mean, you can do the cut. The cut was on. Oh my gosh, look at that. He's got the look at the 4 in the corner. Unbelievable. That is very fortunate that worked out that way. There were so many ways that could have gone wrong. And that's why I favored the safety in that position. But worked out.
I would say we're being a 500 below tournament.
Now the safety. Okay. Sorry, Anthony, you were saying in a 550 tournament?
What's that? No, I was saying people being in our Fargo 500 below, we kind of take shots that other people don't.
Yeah, you do when you're considering the 9-ball combo versus the run out, you do consider what division you're in, right? Because in the lower divisions, that is going to be more of a beneficial option for you to take an early 9 attempt. All right, so we just saw Michael CHOE defeat Jason Gontinas, eliminating him from the tournament in the last match. I commentated the last few racks of that, and he played really well. Looks like he's continuing. Let's see if he can get shape on the 6 ball.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of playing with CHOE last week at Colby's, 500 below. He was shooting really good. Unfortunate right there.
Yeah, but still nothing easy here.
Darcy can clean these up.
I think I just go rail first, really soft, and just take my medicine, leaving the cue ball, somewhere in this area here. Try to anyway.
Stop shot, 6.
Yeah. And there's a number of ways you can do it. You try to get above it. You better get there. You did not.
Safety action.
Good safety. Like it. Looks like he has blocked off the majority. Maybe Joe can see the top side of this 6 ball. It's possible. Nope, he looks like he's going rail first.
Oh, good hit. Good hit.
Yep,
Little love, a little bit of love.
he does get some love. Yeah,
Like, go for a little drawback.
yeah, I think I'm going to draw it back. You do have to watch the scratch with this one.
Yes.
I mean, how many times have we drawn that cue ball right into the side pocket? It is huge right there.
Yes, more than I can count. So
You just have to be careful.
he's thinking about it.
I would rather go forward if I can. It just depends on the angle. I mean, if you cheat this 8 ball to this side of the, oh, not that far. But
Yeah,
if
you kind of want to the cue ball.
you can get the cue ball to stun this way.
Yes.
But you're going to be coming kind of short side on the 9 if you want.
Yep.
But
I like that.
that is a possibility. This one, oh, look at that bump. There we go.
That's cute.
Yeah. He made sure he wasn't going to scratch by drawing into the 9 ball. Comes out looking pretty good. A little bit of a back cut, but
Nothing Joe can't handle.
looks a little bit awkward, right?
That's a back cut for sure. I can see the feel right now. The pitcher doesn't do justice because it's really a little off angle.
Yeah. For a right-handed player, it's a little bit awkward.
And he drills it.
No problem. The
Whoa,
CHOE show.
the Michael CHOE show. I like it. And that was moving.
Yes, it was. And 9 counts on the break in this format, right?
In all pockets.
In all pockets, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm just getting caught up here looking at the chat. Sorry, guys. Cornelius says, let's go, Cho. Chris Law says it's 92 in Roseburg today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, overcut by Darcy.
And he gets a little bit of love.
No, he doesn't.
It looked like it was going in.
Yeah, it stopped just before falling.
I think there's some lint in that pocket.
Yeah, it's definitely just hanging there.
These shelves are deep on these tables. Oh, we got Zach Zager in here shooting right now. Wish I can swap the camera.
What? He's running the tournament and he's playing?
No, he can't play it.
No, I
He's
didn't.
he's just stroking. He's stroking on the table with a JD.
Man, and we're over here doing all the work.
I know, and I'm actually waiting. I got two matches I have to wait for until I go play. I haven't got to print a TV table yet today, so.
All right.
I
Well,
do.
it sounds like you will be.
I've been shooting real good today.
Nice.
What would you call that bridge Cho uses? Is that the fast Eddie bridge?
I don't know if I know the Fast Eddie Bridge or not.
The finger on the index. It's kind of an open bridge.
You know, I'll have to watch him now that you say that. 'Cause I guess I haven't noticed.
I think the reason they called it a fast Eddie bridge is that I think there was a movie where they broke the guy's thumbs, and that's how he had to shoot.
Huh. That's why it's called the Fast Eddie Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Ed Caulfield is still in this tournament. And he's waiting.
I'm actually waiting on his match.
Yeah, he's waiting for the winner between Joe and Juan to
And
finish.
Joe and Juan, Joe was doing actually pretty good. He's gave away more games than he should have.
Well, he's facing elimination because Juan is on the hill 4-2.
And Joe just scratched on the 8 ball, giving Juan ball and 10 on the 9.
Oh, so that one's going to be over then.
That match is over. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it's going to be Ed Caulfield and Juan Segunda are going to be playing, and then you play the winner of that.
That's going to be a good match.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Cho is putting together some nice bit of shooting here. I think he might have gotten a little bit in trouble.
Well, compared to this.
Looking over the screen, he can see the ball.
Yeah.
He drills it.
Shit.
Sit.
He's not going to like this. All right. Are you taking the kamikaze cut to the side, Anthony, or are you going to play safe?
I'm taking the kamikaze cut to the side.
Are you? You're just going to let it go, huh?
Just let it roll. Just let it roll.
Cue ball is going to come boom, boom, boom,
3 balls.
and probably towards this corner, right?
Yes.
That's kind of the idea. It usually goes that direction.
Yes. He's got a real finesse touch. I believe he's gonna land on the good side of the 8.
Yeah, you do have to cut it a lot, so the cue ball is going to move, but he didn't cut it enough at all.
Yeah, no.
And that's going to give Darcy a chance to get on the board here with these 3 balls.
You would say something. You would say something like that. Got it? 5-2?
So Chris is asking, how,
Yeah, you're gonna play right here.
what's that, guys?
They really do.
Sorry, they're getting
Are you guys talking to me?
No, I was talking with Zager. He's getting
Oh, okay.
one lined up right now for table 1 on Evo.
Oh, Darcy, man, 7-ball, and he just puts the cue ball directly in the corner pocket, giving now Michael a chance with ball in hand. Oh,
Yeah.
heartbreaker.
Unfair lot for him to get out right here.
He had a great chance to get on the board there. Just misjudged the angle.
These tables are actually rolling pretty good. When did they
Interesting.
get done, Zach? A month ago. I thought they got done a month ago, and I would say they're still in pristine condition.
Interesting that he's playing to the long pocket. I feel like I would always play this to the shorter pocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand why to go there. Because didn't it seem easier just to put it in this pocket with top? You know,
Yeah.
you got your ball in hand, just topped. You just bring the cue ball this way, and you have that huge window for position.
Oh, wait.
But it worked out for him.
Everyone sees the table tip. That's the beauty of it.
It worked out for him, and that's a 3-0 lead for the CHOE show.
The CHOE show, the Michael CHOE show. I like it.
One day, Zach.
What is that? That looks pretty heavy.
There you go.
Show it to Casey. The guy right there on the. He loves green.
I know. You played.
Well, I'm actually going to step away. I'm going to go actually warm up at the ball. It was a pleasure.
All right,
Nick,
Anthony, good luck in your next match.
thank you, brother. I hope to have you commentate for
I'm
me.
coming, Patrick.
Here
All
is Zager.
Sounds good. And that was Anthony Collins signing off.
Yeah, that was it, my boy Anthony Collins signing off.
And
He left
back to the real Zach Zager now. He was masquerading as Zach Zager. I didn't, have time to build him a profile to have it appropriately be displayed.
How did he do?
Oh, he did great.
Good.
It was a little hard to hear him, so I don't know if that headset is just a little lower than yours or something, but
I don't know, Patrick. I got this new soundboard, as you know, and it is. Let's just say it's a very nice soundboard, and there's got to be some settings, that I need to mess around with. Or it's other equipment I use.
yeah. And it is very hard to hear your voice and when other voices are really close by or music is going. I'm not hearing the music anymore, so that's.
Yeah, I had the music turned off.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, that's definitely helpful because it's hard for me to hear over the music. Nice jump shot from CHOE. Is he going to get him stuck? Not quite. Good chance. All right, so left in this tournament, guys, is these two players. We also have JD Cantu is waiting for the winner of this match. And then we're going to have on table 1 right now is Ed Caulfield and Juan Segundo are playing. Juan is up 1-0 in that match. And Anthony Collins is waiting for the winner of that. So those 6 players are on the B side.
1 second, Patrick. I'll be right back.
And it looks like the hot seat match is Jeff Esteban and Duck Hun. that would be the hot seat match. Not sure when that's scheduled for. All right. Eight ball is going to go, maybe. Not quite. All right. Good try from Michael there. Make something happen with that tough situation.
Okay, Patrick. I had some tournament duties to handle.
Well, welcome back.
Hey.
Just fires that thing in there. I love that shot. Very confident stroke. Doing his best to hold the cue ball.
I think he may be playing this 5-8.
Yeah, I'm playing the combo all day. You're going to come running into the 7 most likely, so you have to judge how that's going to play out.
Jackie, this is
Yeah,
a
I
head.
was going to say, and you want to make sure you keep the 5 on the table. But those are tough shots to navigate because you're navigating coming into the 7 and not having that tie up to anything, and not having the 5 ball also pocket. And a missed 6 ball. What's he going to leave? Nothing easy.
I don't know about nothing easy, Patrick.
Yeah, that safety is the only play that you can make, but it's not as straightforward as you make it look, because the cue ball is all the way on the side rail there. So you do have to hit this with some left spin. You have to hit it at the right speed, and
You do
sometimes
have to hit it, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, you got to hit it a little harder than normal, but you got to make sure that you kind of kill the speed of the cue ball as you come up.
these can go wrong on you in all kinds of ways. He hit this really good. Look at that, man.
Do your thing.
I mean,
I clicked the wrong one.
does it get any better than that?
I don't know. That is jail right there.
No, he had to get out of jail free card. He used it.
I think Michael Joe's going to be playing the bank here.
Yeah, is it time to fire?
I think so. I think he can play pretty much a stop shot on this bank.
Yeah.
I think it'll leave you, even if you drew back just a touch, right, it'll leave you a little bit of an angle for the 7.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm firing at the bank here too. It's very rewarding.
This is a lick your chops type of shot.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with a built-in reward of having a good chance to win the rack. You make it. I don't think I'm hitting it at like a roll speed. I think I'm popping it.
Yeah.
To stop that cue ball right there and give it some speed to straighten it out to the pocket. You see how it went wide, but I don't know if he was really trying to play it necessarily or if he was really trying to play it more two-way. But he missed by almost a diamond. All right, let's see if Darcy can close this out. He's got to get on the board here. Good stroke on the 6. Gets underneath the 7. He's got the option here to play safe or pocket the ball. I don't mind the safety here because you certainly can freeze to the 9 from this distance
Wow.
to your object ball. It's not too difficult.
Jesus Christ. A 9-ball snap and that shit. If it's 2 wins.
And I can hear Ed Caulfield's voice.
Patrick just called you out. He said,
What's that?
Patrick just called you out. He said, I can hear Ed Caulfield's voice.
I know that voice well.
Oh, yeah.
Got a player from the Olympia area down there.
Yeah, it sounds like
How many Washingtonians do we have left in the tournament? Nice shot on the 7 from Darcy, and he really needs this right now. He has got to close out this rack, a race to 5, and you're down 3-0. Can't go downhill nothing. You have to win this rack.
well, there are 8 players left. Anthony is from Oregon.
Drills it. Oh no, cue ball's
No.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, that's a heartbreaker. But he really drilled that thing. So you hit it at that speed, and you're taking a lot of risk with the cue ball.
Oh man.
I don't favor not knowing where the cue ball is going to go, and when you hit it that hard, it's kind of unpredictable. So tough one for Darcy. Made some good shots down the line there in that rack. But Michael CHOE on the hill and breaking. Although I haven't really seen too many successful breaks in this match, considering it's a template rack, seen 2-3 dry breaks so far.
Well, I bet you the 2.
There's not a dry break there. The 1's going to lay up on the bottom rail though, so that's going to be an issue. And now the 5-9 is locked up too over here. So right away, this is looking like a safety, maybe even a 3-foul type of rack. Let's start contemplating. Because you only have the 1 and the 3 to try to break out the 5 or the 5.
Kind of work. I kind of see the idea. You can go for this bank here. It'd be kind of safe to have a shot on the 3, but you can also just kind of miss this 8 with the cue ball.
I like that. I like just a nice little dinky safe here. Oh, he's playing for the shot. I was going safety only because
The 5 ball.
yeah. I guess if you can get anywhere down in here, you got a good safety opportunity with the 5. Right? If you can get the cue ball anywhere in that window, I think you can play that pretty simple safe. Pop the 5 out and freeze to the 9. I don't think I'm trying to break it out here, but he is going for the breakout. He's missed the breakout, and that's the big penalty that you get. Trying to go aggressive instead of setting yourself up for a defensive shot. You know what I mean, Zach? It's you're putting all your eggs in that one basket, man. And if you miss it, now you're forced to break out the 5 and hopefully not leave anything.
So getting on this 6 ball, Mike. He's over there kind of scratching his head.
Yeah, there's no easy way to do it. So maybe play another safe. Can you get that 5 to the rail and get behind the gate with the cue ball?
Well, it's boy.
See, he was trying to do a lot with the cue ball there and miscued.
Yeah, I think trying to play safe there is touchy because to get that cue ball to the 8, right? Your 5 is going to that pocket.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It was very, and there was so much open table, but man, to get to that 6 ball was just so difficult. So it's reasonable to understand why the error happened there with the queuing error because you're trying to get so much on it. This is going to be a tough reach for him with ball in hand way out there. I would probably put it a little closer, but it's me being nitpicky. Uh-oh.
Watch out. Watch out.
Ooh, man. Okay, Darcy trying to save off the shutout. Nobody wants to get shut out on a live stream. Right, Zach?
Yeah, well, I could ask you the same thing. Oh, I guess we didn't do it on a live stream, huh?
No, I think
I think I got you one.
yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
5-0. I think that's got to be our race now until one of us gets one.
I think the first match ever that we played on a live stream was in the is at the Coast or the Chinook Winds Open.
Yeah. And I got shut out 5-0 with Mike D commentating.
Yeah, and then Mike D knocked me out after that. Actually, I played Luis after that, and then I played Mike D. So I took out you and then Luis and I don't know, a few people. That was a fun tournament.
Yeah, the Open's always a fun tournament.
Yeah. All right, back to the action here. Michael Cho, a chance for the shutout. What are you doing here? You're gonna try to draw the cue ball. Okay. Being that that's you've got about 5 feet of distance here between the cue ball and the object ball. It's harder to get that precision draw from that distance. You know what I mean?
No way. Oh,
Look at that.
no, what a way that would have been to go out.
I think he's still got the hit on the 7 here.
I think he might try to cut this unless he has the bank. He might actually try to cut this.
That's ballsy. I mean,
Or play for the 9. I don't know.
or the bank. He's got the bank too. Boom. Or play for the 9, which is what he tried. And look at this.
Oh,
Look at that. The 7 even
made it even worse.
yeah, moves the 9 closer, cutting off maybe even the jump shot. Wow, that was exciting. He was definitely going for that 9, and he came in underneath it. Worked out beautifully. Good hit. Cue ball on the bottom rail. That's good too. But 7 didn't really move too far away from that side of the table, so. Good chance for Darcy. Is he jacking up on this?
Not really.
Oh, okay. It just looks like it from the camera. Missed the corner.
So this is one of those shots Michael had in an earlier match where I think the 8 ball is about here though. But instead of just going back and forth, he tried to draw.
Yeah,
And
this is very similar to that shot. Yeah, I'm going right there with the cue ball.
you can
Right
see he's
there with
playing
the
it
cue ball.
top.
Yeah, he did the same thing too. He goes,
And look, he made it on the 8.
wow.
The 7. Oh my god.
He blocked it. He blocked it, I think.
Where's your drama button?
I don't know which one it is.
It's not very a little bit.
Yeah, so I think Michael's just more comfortable with hitting it with outside versus inside, because that's twice now is almost very much the same situation. And he hit it the same way both times. Darcy has the shot. I didn't know he had it.
He's gonna have the 8 in the side with the right angle.
With the right angle to get down to the 9, all you have to do is make the 8. Get on the board. The comeback starts here.
How's the chat doing?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I should probably pay attention to that. Jamster's in the chat.
Talking about the SBB and Better match. I Better posted on his Facebook. If you're looking for any action and you got Shane, hit me up. So I said I got 100 on Shane, and he goes 500 and you got it. And I was like, no, dude, you got 100 bucks.
It's so better wanted you to bet 500, not 100.
He didn't reply after that, and I was like, hey, if you get 100 people to bet you 100 bucks, that's 10K. He didn't reply.
Gotta like his confidence.
Yeah.
All right. Darcy RAMADGE is on the board 4-1.
A quick player break, which is a perfect time for this.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action.
Hey, Zach, you should mute your mic.
For high quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at evosports.live.
I have a ton of fun commentating. I know I have fun commentating with Patrick. I don't know if you feel the same
I
way.
wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
Right.
It's always fun commentating with Zach, the legendary Zach Zager.
Oh god, I'm as red as that 3 ball. This blocked. Michael Joe. Oh no.
Yeah.
He made a ball.
Yeah, he's made a ball, but he's got to push out now.
I'm excited for the show on Monday.
Yeah, hot seat and chill.
Yeah.
So
Trevor Sickendick and I have a new show out. We're calling it Hot Seat and Chill. There is a question mark in there. And yeah, we got Travis Hernandez and Dizzy Wilson playing Monday night at 7 p.m. It will be live on EvoSports. Went to their YouTube page and hit that subscribe button on your way, and then found the Silver Star Saloon playlist at about 7 p.m. you will find the live stream. It's a race to 11. So yeah, come hang out with us.
And I'm sure you'll share it out to everybody as well
Oh, I will share
when
it.
it goes live. So what kind of topics can people bring up in this hot seat and chill show?
Well, Trevor and I believe that topics given by the viewers will really kind of make the show thrive. On the original post, when we announced the show, there was a part in there that said Trevor and I aren't scared. So, bring up some topics. Come to the show, bring up some topics, give us something to talk about. We will be commentating the match, but we'll also be kind of involving the viewers a little more.
All right. So let me ask the chat here, you guys in the chat, if you were to watch a pool live stream and you could bring up a topic for commentators to talk about during the match, any kind of a topic, pool related most likely, what would it be? Does anybody have any ideas? Curious.
Yeah, curious to see what Trevor and I are in for.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we've got 20 people watching this live right now, and I say most of those people are probably going to be people that might be tuning in on Monday night.
Yeah, sure hope so. It'll be a lot of fun. See if we can get a good amount of viewers on the first show.
I have a topic I think would be interesting. It's a topic that comes up pretty generic, but, ratings and sandbagging. How you guys feel about it?
Well, Patrick, I did write that down, but I don't think I'm going to bring that up unless you're in the chat asking about it.
So I have to be in the chat and bring it up in the chat to get it to be talked about on the show.
Yeah, we're going to go with that. Absolutely.
Okay. I like it.
So
It's just it's a live show and it could go anywhere. We don't know what direction it's going to be. It's not.
We really don't know what
It's just like Saturday Night Live, but it's Monday night. No scripts. Trevor and Zach in the Raw.
Oh, dude, it's going to be. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm a little excited. I mean, I'm pretty excited, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous.
All right. So why the name Hot Seat and Chill?
Well, okay. So Trevor and I were like trying to come up with all these names, right? And I don't know what it was, but like the saying Netflix and chill just kind of came to my mind, and I was like, oh, dude, hot seat and chill? ? And it was kind of iffy at first, but eventually Trevor's like, because we started to come up with other names, right? And then eventually Trevor was like, dude, hot seat and chill is like kind of sticking to me. And I was like, dude, it's perfect for like the type of show we're doing, like asking for random topics. Yeah, like you said, it's Zach and Trevor in the Raw. Like, why not?
Yeah, I love it. It's a great idea.
It has a little humor to the title, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Great safety from CHOE here is almost unescapable. Yeah, it's almost nothing you could do here. And I think so he's changed it by moving that one ball. Sorry,
that one ball made it a lot easier to play, go for the 3 foul here. But now
you're going to play the 3 foul on the 2.
Yeah, he still has the 2 ball.
Yeah.
So when you're playing 3 foul, guys, viewers that are watching, right? When you're playing 3 foul, you need to really think ahead, because if you play this one, right, you want to get shaped to where you can play a good safe on the 2, but you also don't want to put the 2 out in no man's land, right? Because your 2 balls out here, like, you still need to come up with a safe. So you want to keep the 2 close to this pile, but you also want to lock them up.
So yeah, exactly. He doesn't want it to go out into space, because then you can't get the 3rd foul. He wants the 2 to just sit. It has gone out into space quite a bit, and so the 3rd foul is going to be much harder to get now.
Yeah, I kind of like putting the cue ball here and the 2 ball somewhere over here, because it takes away this kick, takes away this kick.
Right.
If you get it snugged in there, it takes away this kick, and you're almost having to go 2 rail.
Right.
So you really want to start thinking that way, right? Like putting them in jail, not just like a safety where they can one rail kick.
Yep. So that's a pretty easy hit, and then you can get fortunate too if you get a good hit.
Oh boy, how the tables have turned.
And that's how it works. Tables can turn just like that. Cho,
And look at this. This kick is gone. You
Oh.
can't really come around this backside. You might be able to hit the edge of the two.
yeah, he does have the edge, and I think we're just going to see him come off the edge of this too and trying to bring the cue ball right back into that area. You know,
From my line though, because I'm like over here,
yeah.
I don't think he actually has that two ball. Yeah, wow, he is looking at this.
Oh God,
Oh my goodness.
that's awful.
If he hits this, Michael CHOE.
Get ready for it. Get your cameras ready. Here we go. Oh, so close.
Very close.
Excellent attempt, Michael. But now the tables have really turned, haven't they? We were looking at DARCY getting 3 fouled a second ago, and then now it's ball in hand for DARCY.
And this four ball is the issue here. You may need to look at playing safe on the board, putting the cue ball somewhere where you can put it somewhere else off the free to play a good safe.
Right?
If you could get the cue ball over here in this area,
Yeah.
play it four back and just kind of snug up on the cue ball.
Yeah.
See, he might be able to break this out right now.
Yeah. Throughout this match, I was just going to say he's played pretty offensively. I think he's going to go for the breakout if he has any angle at all on the 3. I think he's going to try to force something here. That was a perfect breakout.
See here, I'm gonna come out somewhere in this area so I can play this cue ball 1 round. 2.
Whoa,
Overshot the mark a little bit.
a
there.
little bit, yeah. Not
You
sure
can
where
play
he was
safe.
going
You
with that.
can play something like this. It's like Juan Segundo has beaten your buddy Ed Caulfield.
Uh-oh. So
So
Ed
I
is
have-
out.
Yes, Ed is out, and I have a payout to do, so I will be
Okay.
right back.
Oh, hey, Zach, when is the hot seat match happen?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that a little bit after wow, DARCY almost made that. So after this match, folks, on this same table too, will be the hot seat match between Duck Hunt and Jeff Esteban. So immediately following this match, I believe Patrick will stick around, and Patrick and I will do commentary on the hot seat match.
All right, Zach, go give that guy some money.
Yeah, I'll be back when I'm done. If the match is still going.
All right.
All right, bye guys.
All right, so you guys are stuck with me. We don't get to hear the sounds of the bar anymore because Zach has signed off, and I'm commentating from my house in Paulsbo, Washington. I have a much quieter environment. Okay, what's he going to do with the 6 ball here? Looks like he's playing safe, getting behind the 9. Nice control with the cue ball. He gets there. I like the patience, not trying to force anything. Michael's playing good strategy, putting together some good defensive shots most of this match. And that's going to get Michael the ball in hand that he was looking for. Good reward for the safety play. connect the dots here. All right. The CHOE show is about to advance to the next round on this 9-ball with a 5-1 lead over DARCY. There it goes. Congratulations to Michael CHOE. Let's see how far